What you're about to see is Waterfall Revelation 2.0, where any card can be selected. It doesn't matter what the selection is. Then the card gets signed. I like to use a big, fat magic marker so it can be seen very clearly from a distance. You're going to be needing a receptacle to catch the cards in. And what I usually do is I'll peel one of the stickers off after the selection has been made, and I'll place it upon the face of the card. And then I ask them for their name, and if it's Bob, I write down Bob or whatever. I've already done that with one of my other cards to save time. The Queen of Clubs would be the selection, the Freely selection, and the name Mike written upon that card. After the signature part is over with, you're ready to go. I explained to everyone that what you're about to see is a very, very difficult way to find a spectator's selected card. First, I give the cards a shuffle face up and face down. This creates a rather unusual, confusing pattern as they're in their face-up, face-down condition, as I'm going to have to try to find out later on whether your card is face-up or face-down in this mixed-up jumblation of cards. I give the cards a little bit of a weave, a little bit of a shuffle, and I can be honest with you right now, I'm not sure whether your card is going to be one of the face-up cards or one of the face-down cards. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to be dropping these cards from about 2 feet high, 2 feet in height down into the box, and if I get lucky, I will catch one card from this deck of cards before it hits the box, and it will be your card. First, I give the cards a little bit of a shuffle. Not just any kind of a shuffle. This is a weave shuffle, where every other card has been interwoven together, a feat rather difficult all by itself. Then if I cascade the cards into the box, with a little bit of luck, let's see what happens. One chance out of 52. At the last second, I did manage to grab one. Not just any card, by the way, but your card, your signature, Mike. Thank you for watching Waterfall Revelation. You're going to need an empty box to catch the cards in. This is a priority box, 4x4 flat rate box, which are free from the post office. I covered it with playing cards. And then I took a magnet and glued the magnet to one of the playing cards and covered that magnet up with another playing card. You're also going to be needing some double-edged razor blades, which are going to be dulling the edges so they're not sharp. You'll use that later on. You'll need some mailing stickers, which are going to be cut in half, and if you stack them 3 labels thick, you'll find out that whenever you place a thin razor blade on the back side, on the sticky side, that from the front it will not show. As a matter of fact, after you get done writing the spectator's name upon the sticker, nothing really shows through at all. Now let's take a look at the explanation. Okay, as you already know, the sticker has a metal shim on the back, actually a very thin razor blade on the back of the sticker, and the sticker is 2 layers thick, sometimes 3 layers thick, to camouflage the outline of the razor blade, which is very, very faint. And by the time you write their name on the card, you don't see anything at all. But anyway, there's a metal shim underneath their selection. Okay, now for a brief explanation. The sticker itself has a metal shim underneath it, a real thin razor blade, a double-edged razor blade, which has been dulled, so both edges are dull. And the sticker is 2 or 3 stickers thick, one sticker applied over another, building up the thickness so that the outline of the razor blade doesn't show if you were to give this card out for them to sign their signature on. If you hold on to the card and give the card a signing with the magic marker, it hides a world of sin. But if you're worried about the outline showing, just place 3 stickers on top of each other and you won't see a thing. Well, anyway, the selection has been signed, freely selected and signed. And now for the procedure of getting this card with the shim on it to a position on the back side of the box where it's going to stick because of the magnet being there underneath the magnet, underneath the queen. This is how you do it. You shuffle half the cards face up and face down. Show that the jumblation face up, face down mess. Place their card face down, getting a break underneath it. performing a double undercut, bringing that card to the bottom. Their card is now on the bottom of the face-up, face-down deck. You then go into an overhand shuffle, shuffling the bottom card all the way up to the top. The bottom card goes on top. Turn the deck face up and go into what I call the pinky pull-down tenkai palm. To perform this, to get their card in a tenkai palm, you're simply pushing forward so the bottom card in jogs, pull down with your pinky, your thumb goes in between as you're rotating the deck in an upward position. What that does, it leaves the card in a tenkai palm position. It automatically goes into that position. From the front, it would look as though you've simply squared up the cards, turned the deck upward, and fanned through them. The condition on the back side is like this. As you close up the fan, you're going to be closing up the fan and then reaching over to pick up the box. You close the fan, the card is still in tenkai palm. Pick up the box, load the card on the back side of the box. It sticks to the magnet. You can show the inside of the box. So the card is now loaded on the back side of the box. And then you go into your waterfall catch. Weave the cards together. I usually perform an in faro or an in weave, whatever you want to call it. I angle them just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's not much of an angle. You then hold them, whatever's comfortable for you, and as you grab for the box, your thumb makes contact with that card that's stuck there, magnetically stuck there. And as the cards fall from this hand comes up and produces the card as the other cards are falling down. Looks like this. One card selected out of 52, not just any card, but their card. Waterfall Revelation 2.0. Now let's take a look at the original Waterfall 1.0 because it is similar in effect but uses a different method. At this point, the spectator's card has already been chosen and shuffled back into the deck. The deck of cards is then cut in half and weave shuffled together, ferrule shuffled together, into a classic V formation for the waterfall you're about to see. Using a bucket, a cardboard box, or any receptacle, the cards waterfall into the receptacle and you reach out and find their card. Take a pay envelope, cut the bottom portion off, and take a duplicate card that you're going to force upon them and place it inside the pay envelope, resting inside. You then have them force the King of Spades upon them from the regular deck of cards, have it shuffled back in, you weave shuffle the cards together, and when you grab the bucket, you simply place one finger over the lip of the bucket, grabbing the King of Spades, the duplicate king. So you can pull it out of the bucket at the proper time. As the cards fall about 2/3 of the way down, you simply pull the card up out of the bucket, creating the illusion that the card was produced from the falling cards.